Carly's Voice, Chapter 13, page 162. In the summer of 2007, this is the dad talking about basic technology that we think of as basic now. I relied on these sometimes terse conversations to get to know Carly, despite our physical separation. So when she's away, I believe this is when she's at the respite care for part of the week. I think it's 3 or 4 days a week at that point. And just how interesting that while she's farther away, she communicates more with her dad than when she was at home, just by using technology. And currently, now, 14 years after this, that it's perfectly normal for people to text, send messages to people all the time, no matter how they are abled. From chapter 14, that Carly becomes the teacher and instructing Barb and Howard, who ask Carly and say, "How would you deal with this problem?" And her answer is, "He is audio filtering." Huh? This girl who formerly was non-communicative is explaining to the teachers what's going on for that boy who does not appear to be getting anything. But she explains he's audio filtering, so he's making noises to block out something that's distracting or causing him irritants. So really kind of cool how she's able to explain it simply and clearly so that they get it. Okay. And she's able to explain then how her own mind works and how it's kind of like a visual camera with her memories. She sees it. Okay, got it. Kind of like a photocopier. Lucky. And later on, it talks about things that the family thought she was having a total meltdown from 7 years before, but she got. Kind of cool. Even though she was having a whole bunch of other things going on, she was able to actually listen and then retain something. So, chapter 15, page 204, from Carly again. And this is her writing to Ellen. "I like you because you make funny sounds like me. I like when you dance and act silly. You make me smile." Huh? Super cool that this young girl can write all of that. She has the awareness that she makes her own silly sounds, and she likes it when she sees it in someone else. I can think about a parent conference that I had with the father of one of my students who, before COVID, he was quite a behavior challenge. It was a nice way to put it, with his meltdowns and pretty severe behavior. And then being able to talk after COVID had started, and he really changed. Granted, he was at home, so he didn't have some of the same stuff going on in his brain. But in the parent conference with the dad, as I was talking to the dad in Spanish, I was able to show the dad some of the facial stuff and some of the behavior from his son. But his son was watching too in the Zoom meeting. And the son really appreciated, and the dad did too, that I was doing what the son had done, but I was also complimenting the son on how he wasn't doing that anymore, that he was a really changed child. So appreciating how kids can see themselves and go, wow, they actually notice it. Because before, I don't think he'd really noticed how bad he was. So we were able to have friendly conversations about his behavior and how to change it. So cool that she was writing to Ellen. Chapter 16, page 221. I like this end of the chapter. Dad was realizing not all that is broken needs to be fixed. Okay, so Carly has been talking about she wants to be normal and be like other kids, but she knows she isn't. She just wants to try and fit in more. But at that mitzvah, after the Ellen video, that how Carly, in her own way and what she did, she wasn't just thinking about, give to me, like many kids, me included potentially. That she wanted to have her focus on other people and helping other people. Okay? So realizing, yeah, this is kind of not the easiest thing to live with and work with and have in your own family. But maybe it doesn't totally need to be fixed. What's the dad's thing? Interesting realization there too. From wanting to fix everything to, hey, you know what? She's a pretty cool kid, thinking about others. Chapter 17, page 229. This is Carly writing to Ellen. I just want to say thank you for making me believe in me. Okay, as Ellen had read her speech aloud, since Carly could not talk on her own. But Ellen talks about just being the best you can be and keep looking for new